Howdy ho! It's just a short little video today, and it's Friday. Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Good morning. I've got a tip for you guys. So last night I was like, you know what? Let me look at my list. Maybe I could do something this evening. And I thought, all right, I'm going to tackle the stairs and then the basement, like sweeping it. I did it. It took a long time. There was like mounds of fur because, like I said before, I used to, in the past, I actually didn't even have the door on the steps. I don't remember why. I think I put it on whenever they started. I would go down and I'd find like somebody wee-weeing down there. So I'm like, no. They'd be too lazy to go outside. So anyway, so I put the door on, but there's a little gap under it. So, fur. And so it goes under there and it collects on the steps. And so last night I swept all the fur off the steps and then down in the basement. And in the past, I do remember hosing that room down maybe once or twice. Oh man, there was so much dust and dog fur. By the time I got all done with it, like my lungs were congested. I was laying in bed and I was like, just because, dirt flying around, I was like, so this is why people who, who spray in insulation or who work in like those really dusty places, that's why they wear a mask. So next time I decide to clean, I'm going to wear a mask. But anyway, I'm surviving. I took a Mucinex this morning. But anyway, so I was excited. I was able to take that off my list. And another thing on my list was a battery for my smoke detector. Well, I put one in and evidently the battery wasn't good. So it was beeping and Callie took off running. That sound hurts the dog's ears. So I'm actually going to go by Lowe's and see if I can find two things. See if I can find a plug-in smoke detector. And the reason why is, and that way I don't have to change batteries and because when the batteries start going low, then they do that chirping sound. Well, that really, really, really hurts their ears. So I'm thinking if I buy a plug-in, the only time it'll chirp is if there's an issue. And I saw one online that there's different kinds, but some of them have a built-in battery that can last up to 10 days if the power goes out. So I'll see how that works. But anyway, so I figure I'll go to Lowe's at some point and pick up one of those. But yeah, so that, and what I would like is a battery tester. When I was a kid, we had a battery tester, and there's like, it was like, looked kind of like had these two prongs and then like a base. So it's kind of almost like that. And you'd push the button and the prongs would open, and you'd put your battery between the 2 points, and then it'd go, good. It was a little dial, so it wasn't electronic. So I don't know if there's such a thing anymore or not. So I'm gonna look for one of those when I can. Too, just because then you can check your batteries. And but I did look online, and most of them looks like they said requires batteries or battery operated. I'm like, no, I don't want it to be battery operated. I want it to just be like the old way. I don't want something fancy and electronic. So we'll see what I find. But anyway, so maybe I'll swipe moms. We'll see. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what's going on with me this morning. I'm like, but the Mucinex is breaking it up. So thankfully, but no, it was just so much irritation between the dust and the fur that was down there. Maybe next time I'll go upstairs and get my little, my vacuum cleaner. What's that thing? Is it a Shark? I don't know, whatever brand it is. I'll vacuum it. But I'm glad I didn't, because there were like chunks of like concrete that is old basement. And like I said, I've never like swept around, but I do have on my cards a couple different times. There's one that says laundry area, and then the other says organized storage. Well, if I don't adjust that storage stuff very often. So maybe instead of adjusting storage, I can sweep that side of the room. So we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I'm like going to choke to death. Not really. All right, bye. So I was just in the bathroom, and I was like, I wonder what a facelift would do. So I stand in front of the mirror. Thankfully, nobody walked in, but watch. why people get facelifts. I never really knew much about it because I never paid attention, but I look a lot younger. And then there they are. Old age is a booger. I don't recommend it. Also, I am so hungry today. I mean, it's 9:30, so I still have an hour. But even this morning, I woke up at 5:30, and my stomach has been growling ever since I woke up. I drank my coffee, but now I guess I'm going to have to pour on the water. But it's just like, I mean, it's growling. So it's not even head noise. It's like belly growling. Hi, how you doing? Long time no see. It's just been forever. It is 10:47, and I'm hungry. I brought a fork today, not for the salad, but because of what I got to eat here in a second. Oh, but so this is in my hand, so we're going to just use this fork here. I'm trying to be fancy. I know. It's not fancy if you shovel. But I got a burger that I made last night, and about 5 bites of pork steak. And I gotta tell you all something. You all are kind of a bad influence on me. I'll tell you why in a second. This is ketchup. I got a couple pickles in there. So, I was talking to Nurse Dana this morning about, I thought maybe it was the Prozac. I said, I just blurt stuff out. It doesn't always, I don't think. So, growing up, my mom was very self-aware of what other people would be thinking about, what's going on. So, if we were going to behave, we need to behave in public, even if we didn't behave at home. So she's always been, just aware of what other people think about volume of conversations, just everything. So I, growing up that way, that I'm still like that. I still think, all right, I better be quiet. Somebody's going to be thinking I'm being bad, or I better. So I've always kind of had a filter to keep myself in check and not just be all willy-nilly, loosey-goosey like my internal Terri is. Well, with you all, I've dropped that filter and I'm just happy, silly, and we have a good time. That has spilled over into my other life. And so I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but when you are a supervisor and you have to be professional, you kind of need to be a little less silly. So, because I said, I think this is me on Prozac, and she's like, she was like, maybe it's the channel because you're like that with your people, and so now you're just like that all the time. I'm like, oh, that's a thought. I honestly hadn't thought about it. So anyway, so that's something I need to work on for myself, because like I said, it's not that it's a bad thing, you know what I mean? Being able to be yourself with people is not a bad thing. However, a person also needs to, as Dana said, read the room. So if I'm in with supervisors, or I'm in with my supervisor, or whatever, I need to be able to recognize when it's okay to be silly and when it's not okay to be silly. So that's kind of something I plan on working on a little bit, is trying to put that mask back up, for here, putting on the adult hat while I'm here. And so anyway, so that's going to be different, because I haven't done it in a while. I've just been all loosey-goosey, wild and silly. So I've let that, that professional part of me slip away. So anyway, so now you know, I'm just telling you because we had a conversation about this morning, so I got to practice and try to think before I speak and do when I'm not with y'all. With y'all, if it comes out of my mouth before I even process it in my brain. That's how I really am. But whenever I force myself to think, that's whenever I'm a lot more reserved and whatnot. So anyway, now you know what you all have done to me in a bad way. All right. I love y'all. Bye. Here's what I know. My friend Angie wants me to come do her hair. I'm going to color it and cut it. And I said, are we going to go out to eat? She says, I don't know. Like, I need to know because I'm going to eat. Well, eat a few bites of something. I don't know. I might want to go out to eat. I can't stand when people are wishy-washy about stuff. I know if I want to eat out or not eat out, ain't never going to be a question. Yes. The answer will always be yes. Yes, I want to eat out. The answer will very rarely be no. Only if it's a place that I wouldn't want to go. But other than that, hey, you want to eat? Yes. Hey, do you want to go? Yes. Always. If it's food related, 100% yes, please. So I'm going to heaten up some pork chops that that I cooked up last night. I cooked it for about a minute and a half, and then I'm going to eat that. And yeah, I'll try to take pictures of her hair and stuff. Bye. Okay, this is what we're starting with. And then we're gonna cut it and we're gonna color it. Well, no, we're gonna color it and then cut it. And then we're gonna fight, because we always fight when we do hair, because we're like sisters. Okay, bye. We got the color on. She's talking to her daughter. But you can see
go to work tonight?
You can see the color. Well, I'm home. I forgot to show y'all like the final product and all that stuff, but you know, it's all right. But anyway, we colored her hair and then we cut her hair. It's, I would say, about an inch longer than mine, maybe. She's been trying to grow her layers out. I've been thinking about it, but she's definitely one length now. She has a few little things right here. But anyway, so we got her colored and cut and all that good stuff. And now I'm home. I'm going to eat this. We didn't go out to eat because it's like 7:35 when we all walked out there. I'm like, Lordy mercy. But we get together and we talk and talk and talk. So this is the left. Last night, I knew that I was going to do her hair tonight. So I actually cooked this up last night. It is a couple pork chops and nothing in it. Just pan-fried pork chops. Yeah, pork chops seem more drier than like pork steaks. I know it's because they're leaner, you know. Because that's from the pork loin, and steaks are from the pork butt. Well, I didn't chew that one up very good. I also got some rutabaga. And this is that dressing you told me about. Polynesian and the vinegars. That's good. It's really good for dipping. I just feel bad for them when I do something right after work. I mean, don't get me wrong. I come home and I love them, but not buddy. But anyway, I always feel bad because I just rush in, feed them, and then rush out. Poor little faces. I don't know where sister is. It's hard telling where sister's at. But anyway, y'all are just gonna get short videos. Oh, my creamy. I can tell you about my creamy. Because I'm hungry and I want to eat. So this tonight. So last night, I was strawberry and cream keto chow. Well, that ain't my spoon. Terry. Anyway, strawberry cream keto, or cream. Yeah, strawberry cream keto chow. And And then strawberry. It was okay, but it really, I don't know, it was kind of blandish. But now this one is the Keto Chow strawberry cream and chocolate with the Equip chocolate. It's got good flavor, like a chocolate covered strawberry. Look, is that spoon you sent me about that I was using to scoop out my what's that thing called? Butternut squash. So, all right, y'all. I love you. It's 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna eat this, and whew, I'm just tuckered. And I got a busy day tomorrow. I got to take Sammy to the vet for his annual visit, and got a lot on my list. We'll see what I get done. All right, bye.